Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm going to take a point of personal privilege right now.
Okay.
Really quick. And give a shout out to Facebook because I never do this. But I'm on this personal Facebook page that is like with my neighborhood. And there was a guy for the past couple weeks who has been driving around to people's mailboxes and trying to steal personal information out of people's mailboxes. Can you believe that somebody, well, yeah, we can believe that somebody does this, right? And so people in my neighborhood have been talking about, hey, have you seen this car? Because this guy's going around and trying to steal people's personal information. And they caught the guy yesterday. The Bargersville Police Department caught the guy. They got the car. And apparently he was from Florida.
What in the world?
Yeah, so, I mean.
What was he trying to do with it?
He was trying identity theft.
Oh.
He was trying to steal people's stuff out of their mailboxes. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah, so they got him, and I'm totally excited. And it's because of a Facebook group that people were taking pictures of the car, and they put it out there, and because a lot of, local policemen are in that group.
So he'd look at the mail and put it back?
Well, people could see him getting into mailboxes and trying to find information that he could use.
Oh, okay.
I guess. And no one ever really got his license
Does he
plate.
not know about the internet?
Well, I guess, but I mean, this was his way of doing it. Is just
so
taking
weird.
People's stuff because important pieces of mail come in your mailbox. Yeah, and so he was trying to steal people's mail, and I guess he stole some people's mail. But my husband actually saw that car too. I mean, everybody in the neighborhood were all we're all in on it, and it was really interesting how this guy got caught. We were like, oh my God, that's the car. And so somebody posted a picture of seeing him getting busted in the neighborhood, and it was really interesting how we all work together because of Facebook and because of being able to have that technology where we're in this little group, this little neighborhood watch group. So it's one good thing that Facebook does. That and this live.
Right.
Yeah.
They allow us to show up.
Mm-hmm.
We have a thank you to give out to Eco Smart Labels, who sent us these Trump 2020
Mine's
bracelets.
over there. Mine's blue.
She really does have
one.
one.
I have it.
I
go get it?
It's probably.
I'll go get it. It's the same thing.
It's the same.
But I'm sorry.
You want to go get it?
Here, I'll go get it.
Anyway, that is from Eco Smart Labels right here in Pittsboro, Indiana. So thank you very much for sending us these lovely bracelets. We appreciate it. Also, mega thank yous to all of y'all out there who bought books yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
After we totally lectured everybody yesterday about
I know.
Don't pretend you want a book and then you don't want a book.
And then people actually were like, I'm going to buy a book. And they did.
You really did. So
yeah.
I think we sold 15 books yesterday.
That was so nice.
Which is amazing.
It was so sweet.
So nice. And so obviously they're still available, and I'm going to keep plugging them. If you want an autographed copy from us, straight from us, we are actually the last warehouse of books that exist. I think you can still get them on Amazon, but they're charging some ridiculous amount. And we charge $20 plus shipping, so we don't charge much at all. Plus, we sign them, and we inscribe them personally to you.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a copy, write us at chicks@wibc.com.
Yeah,
wibc.com.
Doing that this morning. So, yeah.
So big day yesterday on the campaign trail, what with Amy Klobuchar getting out and deciding to endorse Joe, right along with Mayor Pete.
It's a pact. They made a pact.
There's so many pacts and deals going on.
Yeah, she and Pete, they all got together and they were like, we got to go with the status quo.
I mean,
it was a deal. A deal has been made, y'all. Yeah. It's just it's so blatantly obvious to everybody that a deal has been made.
And I don't even think they care how obvious it is anymore because they're so desperate. They just want to just have this happen. Mm-hmm. So not only did Mayor Pete and Amy Klobuchar endorse, but so did Beto. And now Joe Biden is all like, hey, I'm going to have you fix gun control. Beto, who's like, I'm literally going to take your guns away. Now Joe Biden is like, you're going to be the guy on my team to take care of gun control. That really worked out for him in Texas before, right?
Funny. That's so funny. And where was it that you saw they were eating at Whataburger? Was it Reuters?
Yeah, so Reuters puts up a tweet of Joe Biden and Beto at a Whataburger eating and talking.
And all you caption. Yeah. All you Texas people out here, listen to this.
The caption reads, in a Texas chicken joint, Biden and one-time rival Buttigieg unite to stop Sanders. It's not. I wish I could.
First of all,
can we turn it and like?
First of all, Buttigieg
show it on
is
your
like
phone.
I don't want to keep this up here, so I'm not going to do that. But
I love when you get aggressive.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not. We can move it this way if you want to move it.
Can you see that? It's like clearly. Let me see if I can embiggen. I can't embiggen. No.
Yeah.
Oh, they've already taken it down. It looks like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's listen. You cannot if you confuse Buttigieg with Beto, it's like.
I mean, that,
one.
Come on.
I mean,
one of them is gay. Did you know that?
One of them's gay.
One of them is gay,
and one of them's like 7 feet tall,
and also a furry.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I don't know how
that's
you mix
right.
those two
That's
up.
right. I totally forgot he was a furry. It's really interesting, and one of them has, I'm assuming, has actually handled firearms.
Holy crap!
I think Buttigieg did that when he was. I mean, he probably did that once or twice in the service.
Yeah,
he probably did that
I think
once or
there's
twice.
pictures of him even holding firearms.
Yeah, he probably did that once or twice.
And then he probably dropped it and was like, "Oh."
The most important thing about that, though, is that Whataburger is not a chicken joint. That's the most important point of this entire Reuters mishap. I mean, if you're from Texas, you're saying, okay, forget the whole Buttigieg Beto thing. Whataburger is not a chicken joint, you morons. The hell?
What kind of cabinet job do you think that Amy Klobuchar was promised? Because damn.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just the wheeling and dealing going on with Joe Biden right now, and the desperation to get to Bernie out of this.
Yeah,
it's out of control. And then Mayor Bloomberg did his town hall on Fox News last night. He did not do well.
No, and did you see when he walked on the stage? Listen, I don't mean to harp on this guy's height, but when he walked out, I was like, "Is this the Wizard of Oz?
Is he mini? He's mini.
He was so tiny. He's like this tiny little man.
He's an itty bitty fella.
He's just this itty bitty little man. I just wanted to hold him in my arms and go, oh my gosh, he's like this teeny tiny billionaire. He's so tiny. When he stood, it was Martha, right? Is it Martha?
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Brett.
Yeah, she's real pretty blonde. They're all blonde on Fox, but the pretty blonde that is like I was floored when I found out how old that woman was. A couple weeks ago, we were talking about that on our regular radio show. She's almost 60, I think.
She's 56.
56, yeah.
Which is not almost.
Downhill slope.
I mean,
okay. But I mean, she's
looks mid-50s.
All right, she's mid-50s, but she looks amazing.
Oh my
she looks
God.
like she's in her 40s, and I was telling Mock, I was like, my gosh, she looks so great. Anyways, she was there, and then some other dude,
Brett Baer,
and he walked out on stage, and she towered over him.
Wait, she towered over Brett?
Over Bloomberg.
Oh, over Bloomberg, yeah.
She would look like an Amazon woman next to him.
I would probably look tall next to him.
It was crazy.
And I am not a tall person.
Yeah, he's so miniature. It's just it's crazy how tiny he is. I'm sorry. So when Trump says Mini Mike,
he means it.
I mean,
and it's accurate.
It's not fake news, you guys. It's not fake news.
There were protesters there, which was interesting, but there was also a moment where this one guy stood up and he was like, how dare you push for gun control when you are surrounded by a security detail carrying the very weapons that you're trying to take out of my hands? Are you more important than me and my family and the audience here? It was so good. It was such a good question.
And how did he answer?
He basically, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but his answer was to say,
I am more important.
I am more important because I'm wealthy and I was the mayor and now I'm running for president. And then he went on to say, and listen, I'm not trying to take your guns away. I just want stricter background checks, blah, 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 blah. It was all a bunch of bull crap. But it was a moment that is it's already, taken over the internet because people are like, see, this guy
he is more important because he's a billionaire.
He's way more important
than
he's
Michael Bloomberg. He's Michael freaking Bloomberg. He's more important than you.
And he's rich, you guys.
Yeah, he's got
rich.
He's got way more money than you, so he's got to have armed guards around him. He's way more important than you.
Way more important.
Way more important. Okay, so Joe Biden screwed up.
Yeah, can you believe that? This is my favorite. Well, first of all, he said that he was really looking forward to Super Thursday. Because he's just so dumb.
Listen, Thursdays can be super. I mean, they can be just as super as Tuesdays.
But this was the best one ever.
You guys, what is happening? Okay, here we go. Hold on, I gotta turn it up. Wait. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold, God dang it. Hold on. Right, here we go.
these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
You know the thing.
It's not funny anymore.
You know the thing.
It's not funny anymore. I put that on my personal Facebook page, and I know you think it's funny, but I'm not laughing at his gaffes anymore, because it's just, to me, it's like, does anybody love this guy? Like, genuinely love him. Does anybody in his family love him? Because if his wife loved him, if his kids loved him, they would be like, okay, enough is enough. We got to get him out of this. Like, somebody...
I think they're all just in too deep now. And now it's like they're trapped. And they can't escape.
You're never trapped. You're just never trapped. I mean, if seriously, if anybody genuinely loved this guy, they would make him stop. Because something is seriously wrong with him at this point. It's sad. It is sad. I mean, people are agreeing with me. This is obviously dementia, right? I mean, it's dementia. This is not just a gaffe thing. He's not just an idiot. He has a problem. He's older and he has dementia. Somebody needs to take the car keys away from Grandpa and say, okay, enough is enough, and you have dementia.
And this isn't a thing that that gets better.
No.
This is a thing that is going to get progressively worse.
Yeah. So,
you know the thing?
So if he does become president, who's going to be running the country?
What?
Is it Jill? What's happening?
Britney Spears.
Oh my God.
Did we already talk about this?
No.
But she knows.
No.
I did see.
What did she do?
The pictures with her dude.
And you can see part of her nipple.
No, you cannot.
You can too.
Is it on Instagram?
It's on Daily Mail.
You can see a side portion of her nipple.
Oh my God, Rob.
I don't think you can. I think that's a shadow.
I think you can.
And I don't think that's a nipple.
I've looked really close.
She is a mother. What is the deal? Oh my God, I see it.
And then she posted photos of herself in this vintage dress, and she's like, "This is the most distinguished thing I have ever had on." Because it actually covers some of her, and so she's not used to being
I'm trying to find it now.
clothed.
I saw it. I saw it before I went.
It was at the very tippy top.
I know, but I went to that stupid
the mobile version.
Mobile version. Why did I do that? Here, why did I do the mobile version? I don't know why I did that. Let me go back.
Struggle
Hold
with
on.
the internet.
Shut up, you big jerk. Swear to God, I'm gonna smack you upside your head.
Anyway,
I want the mobile version.
We were talking about really important stuff.
I just saw that. I thought you guys ought to know.
Yeah, we were talking about.
We'll talk about it at speed.
Before you perved up our Facebook Live, you big jerk. Here it is. Okay, hold on. I'm going to it.
It's true. She,
you can't see
it's
it.
just cleavage.
Oh my God, this is what he's talking
You
about.
can't see.
She's a mother.
It's fine. It's not a nipple.
I bet her sons are really proud of her. Oh, here we go. This is.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
There we go. That's.
I still
fun.
don't think.
Maybe you can see a nipple there.
I feel
don't
like
know.
that's still shadow. I don't know.
I kind of feel like you can see a nipple. I think he's right.
You know what? I think he's probably right.
How old is she now?
38, and her boyfriend is 26.
And she's wishing him a happy birthday. He's like, yeah,
Can
pretty happy.
you see the dress that she was like, this is so distinguished?
Where's the dress?
She wore a dress.
She's basically in underwear right now.
There's a dress where if you keep there. So she wore that and then was like, this is the most distinguished outfit
That's
I've ever
her
worn.
Distinguished outfit. I can't. What is this face?
That's the new.
What is that? Is that the new duck face?
That's what happens when you put crap in your lips.
And
I
you
think.
go,
and you just can't make any other face.
Is that the thing now? Like that's the look.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Because we were
talking about Joe Biden.
Yeah,
having dementia. So we're talking about Joe Biden having dementia. And listen, I'm concerned.
And you should be.
I'm concerned because now everybody's like, oh, Joe Biden, he's going to be president. He's got to be president because we can have that socialist guy. They're all socialists.
He's saying to everybody in Texas, he's like, hey, Texas, this seems like a good place for me to tell you. I'm going to have Beto take all of your guns. Cool? Is that cool? And meanwhile, Texas is like, wait, we already didn't vote for Beto. No. So, like, why are you bringing him
Meanwhile,
into
Texas
this?
is like, Whataburger is not a chicken joint. That's what Texas is saying today. Good Lord.
Oh, Reuters.
Reuters.
By the way, speaking of media, Chris Matthews resigned live on TV yesterday.
Yeah,
and I really felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, this should not be happening. I hate that guy. But he does not deserve to go out this way.
Yeah.
Because this isn't about sexist comments. This is about him not towing the Bernie line. MSNBC, like, hangs their hat on Bernie Sanders, right? And if Chris Matthews isn't going to be like, yay, Bernie, then they got to get rid of him, and this was just an easy excuse.
I don't really feel sorry for him, though, because he created this culture. He's partially responsible for creating this liberal madness.
Yeah.
So I mean, as much as it's painful to watch, it's like, dude, you created this. You were part and parcel to all this. So sorry. I mean, you were there when you were all tingly legged. You were the guy. You are this. You are the liberal culture. So now you have to sit in your own mess.
I don't know if he's part of cancel culture, though. I don't know if he's ever been
but he
part
is
of that.
But he is part of the liberal culture, which is all of you get it all. It's like you get all of it when you are part of that culture. You're all of it. You have to embrace all of it or you're out, because that's what liberals do. If you're a liberal, you got to take it all on. If you don't want it, if you don't want all of it, then get out. That's how they are.
Well, that's true, because like if you're a pro-choice Democrat, obviously
you're
no
out.
longer
They don't want you.
Somebody
Thanks, Dana.
Fuck you, bitches.
That's what Dana just said.
Fuck.
Thanks,
Good job.
Dana. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that comment. Yeah, that was.
What I wonder which part she's mad at.
I don't know.
Are you mad at Britney Spears being distinguished?
Yeah.
Or are you
mad at the truth that we're giving you today about how Biden has dementia? You mad about
poor
that?
Dana.
Or are you mad about the socialism?
Poor Dana.
Because that's also the truth. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's anybody. Well, they are trying to cancel Bernie. This is the whole purpose of Joe Biden. It's the last ditch effort to prevent Bernie Sanders from being the nominee. Mm-hmm. We'll see how that works out. But now, I really thought that Bloomberg was going to be a force to be reckoned with, and now I'm like, that dude, he's not good at this.
I'm sorry, who was
Bloomberg?
Bloomberg?
He's just not good at it.
No, but he's basically just setting his money on fire. I mean, if you can't, he's had ads everywhere. He's paid people to try to make him look cool. It's like, dude, it's not going to happen. You're not good at this. You're terrible because you're just an icky human being. You're
guess
not
what
likable.
will happen is like the people who will vote for him are people who would vote for for Joe Biden if in fact he did not have dementia. So like they're people that are just desperate for a moderate person, and they are afraid of Joe's dementia. And so they're like, well, I guess I'll go with that guy.
And for what? I look at all these people who are desperate to just find somebody else. Why? Why are you so desperate to find just somebody else? Why?
And that's another thing about Bloomberg's town hall is that he went on this giant tirade about how dangerous Bernie is and how he wants to spend so much money and how he's going to destroy the economy. And then in the very next breath said, yeah, I guess I'll vote for him. I would vote for him over Trump. And I'm like, you're a businessman. What the hell is wrong with you?
This is the thing. These people are so full of TDS.
Yeah.
It's decayed their brains. I mean, I had a guy on my personal Facebook page last night when I try not to post a lot of political stuff on my Facebook, on my personal page. But the Biden thing, I was like, seriously, does anybody love this guy? What in the hell is going on with him? Like, what? Can people not see it, like, through their rage? Can they not see that this guy actually has, like, a medical condition? I mean, I'm convinced he is not right. Like, somebody needs to love him and hug him and say, okay, enough is enough, we're done. Like, take him out. Like, take him out of the race. He's done. And one of my friends from high school was just like, I feel the same way about Trump. Well, Trump isn't up there like gaffing every single second. He's not doing that. He's just not. He knows what state he's in. Like he knows.
And what day it is.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing and where he is on a particular day. I mean, Joe Biden doesn't know where he is. That should be a legit concern for people. I feel like
those are the people I think that will vote for Bloomberg, even though that's also a disaster. They just have no good choices.
Yeah,
and it is their TDS that will stop them from just doing the right thing and voting for the one person that has turned this economy around.
Yeah,
so,
it's ridiculous. It's like dumb. When hatred just takes over your brain like that, you gotta take a second, just take a breath and go, what am I doing? What kind of choices am I making based on hate? Yikes.
Also, is anybody else sad about James Lipton? Because I texted her yesterday and I was like, I'm so sad about James Lipton. Legit, I loved Inside the Actors Studio. And she's like, I gotta look up who that is.
Yeah, well, before she said Inside the Actors Studio, I was like, James Lipton. And I started Googling. I was like, oh, James Lipton. That's right. But listen,
I loved that show.
He lived to be 93.
I know. God bless him.
I mean, he lived to be 93. That's a long, wonderful life. So good for him.
Yeah, and he died. He died of cancer, but he died at home, and obviously he lived a very nice, long life and had a lot of success. And I mean, wow, what a life, right?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
We all hope to have a long, wonderful life like that. So good for him.
93. I had no idea he was that old.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
93.
I mean, that's up there.
Yeah.
He could almost run for president, you guys. Speaking of age, did you know that now Joe Biden is the youngest male running on the Democrat ticket?
Joe Biden?
Yes. He's the youngest dude running for the Democrats.
Oh, for the Democrats. I was going to say, because Trump is younger than him.
Yeah, but I mean, on the Democrat side,
yeah.
The youngest.
Yeah.
At 77.
Yeah. And somebody mentioned
somebody
mentioned the tornadoes in Nashville, and it's awful.
I mean, right through downtown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds awful. It sounds like there was lots and lots of destruction. I haven't looked at the pictures yet.
I love Nashville. I went to University of Tennessee in Knoxville and had, a lot of girlfriends that lived in Nashville, were from Nashville. I love the city. We were just in Nashville, last year?
What did we do there?
Huckabee.
Oh, that's right.
We did the Huckabee show.
Which, by the way, you can watch on YouTube if you've missed it. The Chicks on the Huckabee Show. That was so fun.
It's such a beautiful city. I love Nashville.
Yeah.
So, prayers to y'all. Yeah. Who else is still in? Who else is still in the race?
Speaking of, you know who's in? Elizabeth Warren. Like, what's all that about?
Yeah.
Now is the time to get out. But she's insisting she's going all the way to the convention. She is not getting out.
She is determined, that one. Yeah. She is determined. She also thinks that she's an Indian.
Well, no longer. She has apologized
because somebody told
her that.
Yeah,
because a whole bunch of Indians were like,
they were mad because they were mad at her. But otherwise, listen, if she wasn't caught, she would have taken that story all the way. Yep.
I can't believe she's staying in, but she is, and she's the last woman standing, I guess.
Sneeze.
So
I have to sneeze.
Look at the light. Or don't. I never remember which one it is. Okay. Even after all these years that we've been saying that.
I know, I have to sneeze.
I don't remember. Okay. Anyway, that probably does it for us. Thanks so much again, you guys, for buying our book.
Yeah, you guys.
That was so nice.
It was
yesterday.
the
we're
sweetest.
Overwhelmed.
It was just the sweetest. Like,
really
we were not
great.
expecting that. And then I came this morning, we had to sign all these books, and I'm like, oh my God, we haven't done this in forever. So it was very, very sweet. Thank you guys.
Really?
Very nice.
Like, thank you. And thank you for the bracelets.
Yeah, love.
Go printing.
Trump 2020.
Where were they from?
The name of the printers? Okay.
Again, that was from
Eco Smart Labels in Pittsburgh, Indiana.
We're wearing them.
Yeah, you guys look them up if you want some of them, because I'm sure they'll sell them to you. Yeah, so yay.
Anyway.
We love getting stuff like this. It's like always a treat.
I know. It's like Christmas every day in our office.
I know. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay, you guys, bring it in. Bring it in. Yay. It's Tuesday. You guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.